Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy here back again with another video, and I'm gonna try out a different angle this time and see if it if it works out. Now, I kind of do feel like I am qualified to talk about this because I've actually been in the Honda game a very long time. I've been in, I want to say, I've been in the Honda game probably for 10 plus years now, so I think I'm pretty qualified to say where the community is, where it's been, and where it's headed, and what's the current state of it. This has been a very long time. I've had this YouTube channel for a very long time. I've showed my face a couple times on it, but I'm a little bit scared to show my own face, but I think I'll get over the fear the more and more I post videos. The amount of information that is available on these cars, and a lot of people just simply don't follow it or just don't even bother to do research. It kind of irks me out because this car is so popular. There's such there's a big aftermarket community, and we should be fortunate that, you know, that cars like these still have support. I still don't understand how many people who own these cars, not even just the SI, but just regular Civics in general, how do you manage to mess it up? Because you can go on Facebook Marketplace, you can go on so many different websites, you can even, you know, find a good quality used exhaust, and I'm talking like brand name, Apexi, you know, Yanaka, Skunk 2, even though I don't fucking like Skunk 2 because that shit is fart cannon, it's rice, but where I give Skunk 2 its credit, its quality is pretty good compared to some of the other stuff you've seen on the internet. But yeah, I still don't know how Honda people manage to do that. It's just like they're allergic, or they're just kind of clueless to, you know, the whole platform in general, or just when it comes to modification. Now, there are a couple cars that it's relatively easy to kind of get away with. Like, for instance, the Mustang, you can get away with it. You can get away with the sound on 8-cylinder cars. Not all of them. I just don't think personally it's worth it. Just get yourself a nice used catback exhaust. Number two that I can't stand about the community is, I would say it's a little bit more me. I've been in 14 Honda groups, and it's just filled with immature kids doing dumb shit, and it kind of breaks my heart a little bit because I'm like, are these kids really enthusiasts, or they just, you know, they want to be part of this group, they want to, you know, take pictures for publicity? I kind of have a feeling it's the latter, and they don't really actually like these cars, they're just doing it for the publicity. I just didn't really fit in. It was kind of weird because I was a lone wolf, and I just found it really weird. Let's say, like, if you buy a Honda Civic SI, you buy an enthusiast trim, you tune it, you know, you actually use the platform, and all of a sudden you're a gatekeeper, like, you know everything. Look, I don't know everything about this platform. There's still a lot of stuff that I have to learn about this platform. Number three, lazy. People who modify their car really lazy. It kind of seems this is the de facto thing a lot of Honda Civic owners do, and this goes across all the board. You can have your normal Civics, your Civic SIs, or even your Civic Type Rs. Like, nowadays, especially how the economy is, owning a car, insuring it, keeping it running, or just, you know, just keeping it on the road in general, is just becoming way more expensive as the years go on. And I really hope that changes because, you know, we're gonna have less and less car enthusiasts trying to get into the scene because of how difficult it is. These are not, like, once you get into 10 gens, I've seen some with close to 100,000 kilometers, they'd be costing damn near 30 grand for that shit, and it kind of sucks. For that amount of money, you could get an older car, but I'm just bringing that up because, like, it's extremely expensive, and maybe that's how it starts, but I don't know. But a lot of people, they just seem to do a lot of modifications to the car that are pretty questionable. Like, for instance, a person would have a Type R, they would slam it, they would deck it out with all this stuff, and it's kind of like, I get that you like the Type R, but that's not what the Type R is for. But, you know, who am I to judge about, you know, how you spend your money? But that's just me. I've seen some pretty heinous stuff. Like, I've seen people, they'll slam their car, put it on wheels, and be like, oh, build complete. They would, do catless exhaust. They wouldn't even tune their car, so they don't even know how their car is running. And it's just an absolute nightmare. It's just like these people don't have any sense of direction. And it kind of goes into the point one of what I'm talking about. It's just, yeah. The car that I'm in right now, the 8th generation Civic Si. Oh my god. Jesus. Got something stuck in my throat. God, I've been sucking on too much. No, I'm joking. Yeah. It kind of sucks because these cars are crazy. You can turbocharge this car how it is right now, make some good power. Nothing too crazy, like a little 330 horsepower, even 400. But a lot of people just don't have the time and money to do that, and it's kind of sad. But that's sort of the reality. So number 4, what I can't stand about the Honda community is number 4. What is number 4? I feel like I've talked quite a bit about like what is really going on and stuff. So this might be the last one, or I might ramble on, but hopefully this is the last one. So one thing that irks me to no end is kind of like the stereotype. Toyota's included in this as well. So many people, will say, all these cars are super reliable. But here's the thing. The people who say that, they don't maintain them. They're just like, oh, it's a Honda. It can take it. Listen, if you're in the market for a Honda and someone tells you that, that is a very clear indicator that they did not maintain that car at all. And they're just riding on the fact that, Honda, they're built tough, they're reliable, they can take so much abuse. Look, a car is a car. Even if you neglect a car that's bulletproof, you will eventually run into problems, and it's not going to be a fun experience. Trust me. Having a car with issues is not a fun experience because you always have to be chasing it. You always have to be solving this, and then when you finally get it sorted, you don't have any lights on the dash. Everything runs smoothly. There's like no weird noises. It's going to be a nice experience, but the stereotype is, oh, it's Honda, just run it. Run away from those people. They simply just don't know how to maintain a car, and it's kind of scary because they'll go into other platforms thinking that it's going to be the same, and it's not. Some cars need a little bit more care than others, and you can't treat every single car the same. Even the Civic Si to the normal Civic, you do have to treat it with a little bit more care because it's making more power. You're gonna beat on it a little bit more, so things will wear out faster typically than on a normal Civic. But I think that's just with any car. If you drive it hard, just expect to take care of it a little bit more. But a lot of people, especially in this community, they're just allergic to doing basic maintenance. I never understood that because I was always under the impression when you get a used car, all that fluid gotta change. The transmission fluid, the oil, every oil, the coolant, everything just changed. So just make sure when you get the car, it's fresh filter, fresh spark plugs, all of that. And you're gonna have a peace of mind. If there's something wrong with the suspension, drive it around, get a mechanic to drive it around, see if there's any clunks. Because trust me, having a well-sorted car, even if it's bone stock, trust me, that is more of a flex than having like a shitty Honda that's on its last legs, that's never been maintained, and then when it actually does break, you're gonna get really upset. So there's that. So yeah, that's probably the top 3 things that I pretty much can't stand about the Honda community. And yeah, all right guys, peace out. And of course, to exit this video, I gotta give